Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Cavendish Group of Companies. Let's shake on it.
Hello, boils, ghouls, and creatures of all kind, and welcome to Wimplash, the horror movie podcast where each week two seasoned genre veterans introduce their yellow-bellied best friend to the wonderful world of horror movies. I am one of said horror aficionados. My name is Zach. And as ever, I am joined by a man who has promised he will give me $100,000 if I can prove that I exist. It's horror movie aficionado, John Grizzly.
I've got the check right here. I think we'll be seeing it by the end of the show.
Oh, it's in my butt pocket.
They're not even in the same house. That's impressive.
That's magic, baby.
I was wondering why you were fiddling around back there. And that other voice you hear is the Gus to me and Grizzly's Jack and Leo. It's our very own horror movie wimp, Little Willy Webborn.
I'm Batman. No, I'm not. I'm Willy Webborn. Nice to see you. Hello. I said... Go on.
No, go on.
No, I said you would have called me Gus. I knew I was going to be your Gus's.
He did really well. Well done. That was why I just messaged him just now. Just like, right, we haven't played the game. I forgot to fucking message you.
I watched that whole film and thought, that's me.
Oh, shit. Wait, I got it right.
Yeah. You got it right. Yeah.
Yes, that's the first one I've ever won.
He was Gus. I said, you're going to say I'm full of worms, which, you know, accurate, I suppose.
Worms were in play.
And they still are.
So, for new listeners or those who've forgotten since last week, here at the Wimplash, here at the Wimplash podcast, we each week subject Little Willy Webborn to a horror movie selected at random by the horror movie Wheel of Doom. Now, Willy Webborn is a man famously scared of everything. He goes into these movies blind. He does no research. He watches them in the dark. And then he has to come on this podcast and tell us just how badly they scared him. Of course, we're talking horror movies, and there's going to be sensitive subject matter. We're going to talk about it. And as ever, we're talking movies, so...
Spoilers!
There he is. Live from our various spare rooms, it's Whiplash! Starring Zach, Mr. Grizzly, musical guest Ice, the Wimplash bingo dancers, and our lovely wimpy Willy Webborn!
Yay!
Well, Night Owls, tonight we'll be discussing a wonderful film called Late Night with the Devil. Released in 2023 and set in 1977.
The year that you were 31, by the way.
I knew you were going to have a fucking joke, bastard. I'm going to stop putting the dates in this.
First thing it says in my notes, 1977, Grizz is 31.
Son of a bitch.
Same age as my dad.
Yeah, you are in, and I'm so sorry to do this in your introduction, but you are canonically born in 1946 at this
1946.
point. It is law.
I just love that you keep doing maths for this. This is brilliant.
Recently turned 80.
Yeah. I feel it too. My back is gone. This genre-bending love letter to the 70s late-night talk show is, for me, an instant classic. This film has so much going for it. A brilliant cast, headed by David Dastmalchian, that groovy 70s aesthetic, the occult, satanic panic, possession, and a throwaway line about the fucking Warrens. But let's greet our first guest of the evening and delve into his thoughts on tonight's spooky movie. Willy Webborn, were you James Randi or an Anton LaNey? Dreamer, here, awake.
I don't know what either of those things mean, but I was scared.
You didn't like it? Did you like the film? Were you scared by it at all?
I love the film. The film was an amazing film, but I was scared behind the pillow.
Good.
Before we jump into it, though, last week, you may remember, we came up with a new idea for a game. I've been tweaking the format for it. So, firstly, Grizzly, can you let us know what Willy thought Late Night with the Devil would be about based off the title alone?
Your previous sentence on the film was satin silky sheets.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, same. You said it.
I wasn't feeling great last week. I want to point this out right now. Like, there might be some weird things going on with me last week. I was kind of not all there.
You were great.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Silky satin sheets.
Yep, that's what you came up with.
So now that you've seen the film,
Yeah.
you have to, as a man famously terrible at remembering what films are about, tell us what this film is about in 10 words or less.
10 words. That's the new concept.
That's the new game.
I like this.
Oh.
Is that a word?
No, it doesn't count. Because there's going to be a lot of uhs.
Talk show host.
That's 3.
Has an interview with the devil.
That's just the title of the film.
No,
But
that was good. That was really,
it works.
really
Did I get
good.
10 exactly as well?
Talk show host has an interview with the devil 9.
fuck
But
you.
damn.
We'll count all your noises as one word then.
No. And then the end. Fuck.
Fuck.
Brilliantly done. We're going to have to do that again. But, right, let's go back to it. So this film, already out the gates, one that spooked you.
Oh my God. Why did Lily exist? Why does Lily have to exist as a fictional character even? What is... Yeah, a lot to do with her, a bit to do with who the man I know as Chris Doe, not as Chris... What's his real name in it? Chris
Christou.
Doe. Yeah, no, I thought it was just an American guy called Chris Doe.
Chris Doe.
Chris Doe.
Because he
Shout
does
out
lose
to
his
Mr.
accent.
Doe.
Yeah, he
Mr.
loses his
Doe.
accent, so I thought he might just be Chris Doe.
Played by Faisal Bazzi. I thought he played it really well. Enjoyed him. A callback to like Cold Readers.
I was going to say, never was there a more sexual cold reader.
Silky and gold.
Christou was the satin sheets of this movie.
That's what
I
it
nailed
was.
it again.
You were just kicking ass left, right, and centre.
Give me more of this lovely drink.
Oh, Saturn. I wrote down a Saturn, as in the planet.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that would have been a fun one. Then again, we did watch Event Horizon, so maybe that was what it was.
You had space on the mind. You had space madness.
Yeah.
So, first scare in the film, because it takes a while to ramp
Yeah.
up to get into the spooky stuff. But what did you think about Jack Delroy, host of Night Owls with Jack Delroy, spooking Gus in his Scooby-Doo Halloween costume?
Yeah, after not being seen for a month, like as the story gathers, he loses his wife and you don't see him for a month, and then was it Gus was trying to get him back on stage, and you're wondering,
There's a load of like, well, the whole first intro of it, it's an exposition dump, but done really well, I thought, in the style of a documentary.
Michael Ironside.
Michael Ironside, the narrator, I loved it. I recognised the voice straight away. I was like, oh, I love Michael Ironside.
And what
This is
has
gonna
he
be a
done?
good one. He's the main bad guy. I say the main bad guy. The main kind of baddie in RoboCop.
No, he wasn't.
No, I'm thinking of Total Recall, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I
always
was
get
going to
those two
say,
confused.
Eric
Shit.
Foreman's dad was the bad guy in RoboCop.
And speaking of like 70s show,
Sorry to interrupt, are you about to point out that Leo, the
Leo
producer,
Fisk.
looks like an even creepier version of convicted sex pest Danny Masterson?
even worse than him. Like, how does he get even creepier than that motherfucker?
he nailed it though. I
He was
literally,
great, yeah.
I thought it was the he's grown up and got a job version of that guy.
Nope, he's gone to jail.
Good.
Yes. First scare of the film though, yes. Thankfully, that ghost didn't scare me. If it had, we wouldn't be where we are right now. Like, this podcast probably wouldn't exist to that level. But it was actually Chris Doe, the
Doe.
first scare of the film.
Mr. Doe.
Mr. Doe, he's done all his psychic readings because he's a psychic man. And then...
He's done the psychic readings because he's a psychic man.
And then but he's getting this strong takeover power.
He
And
gets the super strong one. Yeah.
but then his eyes,
Real.
you could see all the veins popping out, and then his eyes just roll into the back of his head. That was the first body chill I had in the whole film, and that was quite a long way in. If, as you said, it was quite a lot of getting to that point and why we were there.
There's a bit of setup first. There's quite a lot of setup. I mean, it obviously gives us the backstory. But yeah, I mean, the first kind of real supernatural thing you see is Christou. And obviously you got the cold reading and all of that. We spoke about cold reading before, haven't we? I think. I can't remember which episode it was.
Derek Akora.
Like Derek Pecora, my favourite Indian. Where he just kind of says things to the audience and reads their body language to see, oh, he's reacting to that. It's probably a Peterson. It's Peterman.
Oh, that character. Barry Peterman, but not Peterman. That's his wife.
Shout out to fucking Barry. That guy ran circles round Christy. What was the line? He was like, I've got the name. He was like, it's Barry. He's like, that's not it. He's like, it has been for the last 52 years.
Yeah.
Fucking legend, Barry. Fucking legend.
Dunk.
First time I watched the film, I didn't pick up on, I think Leo later on says, like, what do you think of Barry? Indicating he's a plant in the audience. So going,
I didn't notice that.
no, first time I watched it, I didn't pick up on that.
There's a few of those on the second watch where I was like, I didn't pick up on it. This is the hindsight of a second watch. Maybe I'll stop doing the second watch.
So hindsight of the second watch, I had a almost Willy-like revelation watching this for the second time. So I watched this when it first came out on Shudder, in like 2024. And then I watched it again last night. And piecing together the whole... I know it's the story of the film, but the fact that Jack made a sacrifice with the Grove to have to be the greatest, to be known forever, to be famous, but a sacrifice had to be made. That sacrifice being obviously his wife Madeline,
Minnie,
getting cancer and dying.
Yeah,
but also at the end, it's not that he's known for the spooky exorcism episode. It's he is the late night talk show host who went mental and killed all those people on stage.
Yeah. You'll be granted fame, fortune, no, infamy. That's what you're getting, son. It's a little monkey paw.
Yeah, because Millie at one point says, don't worry, your show won't lose its ratings after this one when she's first on screen as well.
Oh, was it Minnie or Lily who said that? Lily
said that when she first comes on stage and she's like, don't worry about your show. Yeah. I'm sure tonight is going to change that.
You're going to be famous.
So let's talk Lily.
Yeah.
What a fucking terrifying presence. That when she first walks out on stage, I can't remember the actress' name.
Ingrid Torelli. I've got the notes here. So
Ingrid Torelli somehow walks out like somebody who has no idea how to control their body and is just doing their best facsimile of being a human being, and it is terrifying.
She does such a good job of being this kind of weird living doll, maladjusted kid raised by a cult thing. It's brilliantly done.
Why has she got those eyes all the time? Why? That was every camera that is swapped between and she's staring. That really...
All the better to see you with.
That fuck off, because that's how I felt. Like that. I sent you boys a photo of me with the pillow. It was when she was on screen because I couldn't watch because she just kept looking at you wherever you were. And you're like,
into your soul with those eyes.
Fuck me, Lily. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Did a great job of it. Yeah.
I read something cool about that where the main demon at play here, it's not actually the devil, it's Abraxas. And Abraxas in Gnostic readings is a very vain and theatrical character.
Yeah.
And I read something that, like, basically, because you notice every time the camera changes, Lily, an untrained, she's not an actress, she's never had stage time, knows exactly what camera to look straight into, and that's basically just Abraxas being like, look at me, I'm on fucking TV, and just staring down the barrel of the camera at every opportunity.
She's got a brilliant camera sense. Yeah, she plays it so well. It's horrifying. Can I also point out her first film?
Really?
Yeah, Ingrid Torelli's first film. We can add it to the list of I wouldn't even say child actors, but like young girl actresses. First films have been these incredible horror films, like Millie Shapiro in Hereditary, and
I always forget her
every
name.
Time. Heather O'Rourke.
Oh God, shame on me.
You don't remember that one. That's the second
Linda
time
Blair.
you took.
Yeah, no, this is the thing. I've seen Poltergeist, so I love Poltergeist, but I always blank on Heather O'Rourke.
Well, obviously they based her a lot on Linda Blair's character in The Exorcist. There's even like similar kind of like possession lines, and it's brilliantly done.
And makeup in the same way, like the green eyes and the green face when she does get actually possessed.
So how old is Ingrid Torelli? Mainly because didn't she not? She's like, she looked, and I think she has a really low voice. Just seemed a lot older, and I think that what helped with the off-putting nature of the character as well. Like she didn't seem like this little innocent girl. She was just like this possessed fucking teenager.
She seems like a damaged girl raised by a cult, which is what she is in this film, and she plays that well as a kind of. She's still childlike, but also obviously she's older than she appears to be.
There's one point where I think it's in the black and white part of the film, which we'll get into, but like Lily says to Jack, and the voice changes completely. Do you notice that? She said, "Don't I look pretty, Jack?" or something. Is that meant to be Millie's voice?
In Minnie's voice.
Minnie.
Minnie's voice.
Millie
You're going to
Vanilli.
struggle with that, aren't you?
Oh, Millie Vanilli.
Oh, don't, if we're talking struggling with voices, don't bring Milli Vanilli into it, because they couldn't even sing with other people's voices.
Well played.
Theremins, they're fucking cool.
Yeah.
Can we all agree on that?
Fucking awesome. I've always wanted one because I like making stupid, as you can tell.
I could see you with a theremin.
I can see me with one, and I can hear me one.
Didn't realise it was spelt like be there now in a minute. There in a min. Did you know that? There in a min. Theremin. I've learned how to spell tonight.
You've just invented the Welsh theremin. I love it.
Webborn, question for you. One of the things that comes up in this movie is hypnosis. You have Carmichael Haig, who we'll go into in a bit more detail shortly. He hypnotizes people, and it plays a lot into a major scene. How do you, as the wimp, feel about hypnosis?
Oh, I would probably avoid it. I would.
And that's the clip for the episode. I'd probably avoid it.
I'll steer clear of that one, yeah. Not for me.
I'm not going to volunteer myself there because I doubt I'll be in the room. I probably don't think I'd go see Darren Brown because I'd be too scared that I'd be involved somehow.
I did go see Darren Brown.
And were you scared?
No, because I don't believe in it. I want to be hypnotized because I don't believe it at all.
Well, were you guys hypnotized in that film? Because I was. Were you too? You know,
Oh, you mean the worms?
Yeah. Did you see worms or did you just see normality?
It was a good bit. I mean,
yeah.
Did you notice in that first? Because let's jump into this bit.
Yeah, help me.
When the kind of the first mass hypnotism's happening, you've got Lily kind of laughing away, going like, "Why is Gus acting so funny?" Indicating that she's not hypnotized, but most others are.
Oh, yeah, because you see, if you when it cuts to the audience, there's people reeling, but there's also a few just kind of looking around like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, it's great. It's such a good second watch film because you pick up on things you didn't notice before. It's great for that.
The end of that one, though, the end of the Carmichael's trying to stop it and the worm comes out the eye, is that Lily taking it that extra bit further where he loses his control a bit as well?
Maybe, yeah. When he does the dreamer now awake bit.
Yeah, because he's like, this isn't part of it. This isn't part of it. And the weird worms coming out the eye. I've had a feeling that was possibly
maybe
Lily.
I don't know. I think I disagree. I think that's just Carmichael being the curmudgeonly showman who is desperate to get invited to an orgy.
Oh, a great showman as well. I fucking loved. Ian Bliss is the actor. Do you know what else I've seen him in this? In this? Not in this. Yeah, I loved him in this. He plays Agent Smith in the real world in like Matrix 3.
Oh, really?
I recognize him immediately because I know that face. Looked it up. Yeah, it is. It's the guy who played Hugo Weaving, but not Hugo Weaving. Does a good job of it, to be fair.
I loved his motions when he's like, "Dreamer, now awake!" And it had like full anime energy.
Yeah, I liked his collar personally. I don't know about you. I don't know
you could glide off a fucking cliff with that thing.
70s as fuck.
Do they still exist?
In joke shops, yeah.
I'm
gliders,
interested. Yeah. I'm interested.
You're going to go full Harry Hill?
Oh, you lost it. I forgot it definitely still does exist.
Absolutely.
Oh, God damn. Carmichael Haig.
Should we go back to what were we talking about before? Hypnotism. Because I wanted to talk about hypnotism, Webs. I don't believe in it. I want to be hypnotized because I don't know what it's going to feel like. It always feels like the people who are being hypnotized, they must be in on it. But I don't know.
I believe in it and I don't want to feel it.
Well,
he's wiggling his finger at me like telling me
it's not going to work.
Great for an audio medium.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Let's just pointed his finger and twisted it at me. All right, I'm done.
Well,
you seem to have cut yourself on your neck there, Webborn. Worms.
Oh, he was a real condescending bastard.
He was a bastard throughout, yeah. It was great.
So you mentioned Jack Grizzly at the beginning of introduction. You mentioned Jack
Delroy?
No,
in the box?
The man who Carmichael Haig is based off of. I'm blanking on the name again.
James Randi.
James Randi.
Oh, he's a real guy?
Yeah, a lot of his character is based on James Randi, who did also found, I can't remember the name, I had this in my notes, I've lost it now. He founded his own version of IFSIP, the paranormal investigation, like, scientific thing. The man was a conjurer, he was a magician, the same as Carmichael Haig's character, turned into a skeptic, wanted to prove all these magicians wrong. He offered £1 million to anyone who could prove him wrong, prove the supernatural is real. None of them fucking could. Yeah, that's based on a very real character. There's famous scenes of it, and I think a lot of the film takes inspiration from some of the talk shows he was on, disproving it.
What a fucking legend. You did remind me, though, by bringing up IFSIP. I came up with a game for this episode, if you guys would like to play a very quick game.
Love a good game.
Yeah.
IFSIP. What does it stand for? I'm going to give you 3 options.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Okay.
And you've got to tell... Oh, yeah, no, you haven't got to come up with them. I'll give you 3 options. You've got to tell me which one IFSIP stands for. Is it the International Federation of Scientific Investigation into the Paranormal? Is it the Independent Federation for Scientific Investigation into Phenomena? Or is it Idris Fart, Spain's Idiot Prince?
Definitely that one.
It's actually a tough one. So, viewers at home playing along, I'm going to say the first one, paranormal. Okay. That was paranormal, wasn't it? Not phenomenon.
I'm pretty sure it's the first one too, because I'm sure the word paranormal's in there.
Weirdly, hypnotic suggestion. I hypnotized you guys before you watched the movie.
What?
To think that it was option A. It actually is Idris Fart, Spain's Idiot Prince.
I thought you were going to fuck us up at the edit then and just change around the order a bit. Oh, first one, Idris Fart.
Shit, that would have been so easy.
You have to hypnotize us.
But yes, you were both correct. International Federation of Scientific Investigation into the Paranormal, which is Carmichael Haig's foundation used to try debunk paranormal activity.
And the character he's based off, does he have beef with the Warrens as well?
James Randi, I think he did. If you don't have beef with the Warrens, I've got beef with you. Because fuck the Warrens. We've said it before, I'll say it forever.
Fuck the Warrens!
Fuck the Warrens! Fuck the Warrens!
Anyway, he went to Amityville.
Amityville.
That was part of his thing, wasn't it? That's where he called them out. He'd been to the Amityville house.
The Amityville?
Amityville is.
Amityville.
Amityville.
How do you say that? Shit, you've broken me now. Amityville.
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 I look forward to watching that film because that's going to be a long episode.
Well, the rule is as soon as one movie goes on the wheel, if it has a sequel, we then have to eventually go through all of the movies.
Oh, God.
Yep.
In order. Every time one's knocked off, we race on the wheel. There's something like 27 Amityville films, and that's no exaggeration.
I think I've only seen one, and it's the one with, what's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
That's the one, yeah.
Oh, not even the original?
No, I haven't seen the original.
Oh, damn. We've got some Amityville to watch, boys.
It's amateur hour.
Can we go back to Christou a second?
Yes, please.
Yes!
So...
My cousin Tom.
Uri Geller times 2.
Mr. Doe, he's got the gold, shoulder pad priest look going on, which I really appreciated. For some reason, they had a priest collar.
Yeah, that was weird.
2 things. You really see the range in a man's acting with Christou. Although, obviously, it's a cold read, and personal opinion, I believe psychics who cold read and exploit people's grief for their own financial gain can go fucking up themselves.
Yeah, fuck them. Scum.
Middle fingers in the air.
The scene where he's cold reading the mum and daughter who have lost their son to suicide, that was genuinely a fucking hard watch. That's an emotional scene. It's so brilliantly acted. And then about 7 minutes later, after he's puked his guts out, or just before, he goes, "Something's not right!" And it is the worst line delivery. It's up there with Lawrence Fishburne's "Justin!"
That's very good. I don't know. You say this, but I didn't read it that way because the way I read it was the intenseness.
Intenseness now, is it?
Intenseness.
Oh, all right.
Wow, intenseness of the thing taking over of just well, what was the line again? Let me try it.
Something's not right.
Oh no, I'm going to make it sound shit. Something's not right! No, that's terrible.
For the listeners, he receded into himself and put his hands on his head when he did that.
I tried to be Chris Doe.
Chris Doe.
Shout out, Mr. Doe. 70s Satanism, I think, might be my favourite aesthetic.
I could imagine it was going to be.
That's the other person I mentioned in the intro. Anton LaVey, obviously.
Xander Diabo?
Xander Diabo is based heavily on Anton LaVey, who was the first priest of Satanism, I think it was.
Yeah, he established the Church of Satan.
That's the boy.
Okay.
And you see like a big old...
You got a big old one behind you.
So that Baphomet kind of sigil really wasn't a thing in Christianity until the 70s, and Anton LaVey kind of basically like that's his corporate logo.
Yeah, that's his cross, I suppose.
Like that argument I was having with our friend in the car in Bristol when I just said that Satanism is just nihilism with great branding.
Yeah, nailed it. Like, and that was it. The guy was like, "Yep, fair enough."
Won the argument there.
Yeah.
But the point I was looking to make is that the cult video that they show of the cult of Abraxas is actually a really close knockoff recreation of a Anton LaVey documentary called Satan, the Devil's Mass.
There was also, I think, with the raid at the end, that called back a bit of Waco with the Branch Davidians there.
Oh,
Very Waco.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out, you will hear from my lawyers for joke theft because that is definitely coming up in the body count.
Well, can I ruin it? And I was going to say also what happened to the crew that kidnapped Patty Hearst. They set themselves on fire in a bungalow like that.
Yeah.
The Symbionese Liberation Army?
They had some
something like that, wasn't it? Yeah.
I can't remember.
That's a wild story.
Yeah.
Symbionese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they said
Sibian.
Well done.
That's one of them fuck saddles, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow.
That's a very different cult going on there. Jesus. Space opera around the living room until he burned.
Merch. That's fucking merch.
Oh, I'm drawing that.
sipping and eat. I can't even say that word. I was speaking of the cult, I was expecting to get on this podcast and Grizz, you tell me to hail the church, and I was going to refuse because that church actually scares me.
I'm not hailing Abraxas. Man's a nutter.
Thank you. Oh, good.
No, I'm a Paimon boy all the way.
See, I just like good old-fashioned Satan, man.
Oh, you're a classic, man.
Yeah. You gotta love the classics.
You know.
Talking about loving the classics, though, there was, for a film that had this 70s aesthetic, very well done. The 4:3 aspect ratio when they're actually on the show.
Yeah.
Loads of verisimilitude, like when Lily is possessed and she says fuck, but they only managed to bleep the second one because it's live TV and they weren't expecting the first.
Crazy.
Oh, that's great.
It gets broken, gentlemen, because did you notice that when they went to break a few times, AI title cards?
Yeah, I
Wait,
wasn't
what?
sure if I should bring that up, but yeah.
What happened?
There was a bit of controversy at the time because it's only 3 or 4 years ago this came out.
Yeah.
And there was already a bit of like controversy, like they've used AI in this. They shouldn't be using AI. And I agree, art shouldn't be used by computers. But some of the title cards were AI, and you can see some of the artifacts then.
Webborn, your face scrunched up in an interesting way then, and I want to just pick your brain. Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's asking the question, art shouldn't be used.
Sorry, created by computers. I'm sorry.
But I guess they've got to use human art to feed the large language model. So technically, all right, it was just a Webbornism that I wasn't expecting.
Sometimes they slip out of them.
Yeah, I do get them sometimes.
What happened with the teleprompter thing?
So when they go to advert in it, and you get those cards saying, like, we'll be right back, and it's like Halloween scenes like an owl or a skeleton.
Oh, yeah. Are those AI?
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, I'm not even looking at them right now. Looking back in my head, yeah, they definitely look it, don't they?
The clues were there the entire time, though. AI, late night.
No.
It was there, no fucking telling us. It was a theme. It was mirroring, and it was a theme.
You're a silly boy making noises in a room.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Speaking of the title cards, though, do you want to play my little game quickly?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely I do.
So, Did either of you count them this time?
No. I couldn't. I
No,
tried.
yeah.
Honestly, I will not lie to you. I tried and I got bored.
It took me a second. This one, let's take some guesses first, and I'll read them through for you. So, Webbs, do you want to go first?
No!
Yeah, I know you don't. I'll always ask you.
Oh, be careful of the ghost.
Okay, we'll be. Zach, do you want to go first?
Honestly, first number that comes to head, and no hyperbole, I guess, 46.
46 is a high number.
There was so fucking many.
There was a lot.
It's an hour and a half film, and it starts at 15 minutes to the amount of fucking production cards.
Fucking loads.
Yeah.
Webbs, how many do you think there were?
I think I'm quoting Avid Marion when I say 7. I thought it would be less.
What a pull!
Yeah. But +1. 7 + 1.
7 + 1. Oh, for the actual title card in the film, you mean?
He's got me there. Night Owls had 1 title card.
Ooh, 47.
Yeah, there you go. So, yes, 7. There were too many, and they were all over the place with what they were.
I didn't count the Night Owls one. It was 12. I counted 12. Yeah, it's a lot.
Jesus fucking Christ. I get it's an indie micro-budget movie, but fair play. There was a lot of people with their fingers in this movie.
Yeah.
We had Umbrella, Maslow, AHI, IFC, Shudder, Image Nation, Vic Screen, Good Fiend, Kinetic, AGC, Future Pictures, and Spooky.
Good Fiend, I believe to be David Dasmalchian's production company, has the coolest production card
Fucking
of
awesome.
all time.
Love
is it
that
the
one.
little doll character?
Yeah.
When he puts the glasses on, everyone turns into spooky monsters.
It's fucking brilliant. I love that.
That one stood out.
So we have made it this far into the movie, and we haven't talked about a boy.
Yeah, you're right. Bring him up.
David Dasmalchian, Jack Delroy himself. I love the story about how he got this movie because he is an infinitely spooky man. One thing I love about him is like he is a loud and proud goth.
I love his career.
He's brilliant.
Fucking love his career.
Fucking genius. He wrote an article. He's written many articles for them, but he wrote one specific article for Fangoria magazine,
Okay.
basically waxing lyrical about his childhood fascination and love of late night horror hosts like your Elvira, or his personal one, which apparently was like his first crush, Crematia Mortem. What a fucking name. And it wasn't until the twin brothers who made this film, Cameron and Colin Cairnes, were reading Fangoria, saw just how passionate David Dasmalchian was about the subject matter, and were like, right, let's reach out to him. And I think it works so well because not only has he got the fun chops to play that, but he's got naturally super sad-looking eyes, and I think that works so well for the character of Jack Delroy, who's
really
just lost his wife, and all he cares about now is just getting to the top of the ratings. He looks broken. It's fucking brilliant.
He fits that 70s vibe so well. He's got that kind of angular, gaunt face about him, too. It's great.
He's a blusher, he's a bastard, and he's Mr. Midnight. Yeah. Jack Delroy, that was a hell of a character.
He's great.
Oh, and who was he always up against? Johnny Carson, wasn't he? He had
Johnny
to be
Carson.
better. Yeah.
He was the late night king of the 70s.
After watching this, though, I'm very glad we didn't grow up with American TV.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
God, no.
any Americans who might listen, like, you fucking Brits with your...
With your Jeremy Kyles.
not Jeremy Carnes, Parkinson's.
Parky. Yeah, he was the equivalent.
I disagree. I am genuinely a big fan of late night TV.
Like American style?
Yeah, huge fan of Conan O'Brien. I
Conan's
catch up
great,
on Seth Meyers every morning. It's like the first thing I watch with my breakfast. SNL, I'm fucking obsessed with SNL.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I love American late night live TV.
It's not for me, I don't think.
It has its moments. I'm not 100%. Jay Leno was never interested with. Letterman, not a huge amount. Conan O'Brien is top tier for me, though. I love him.
Oh, he's untouchable. Conan might be the funniest man to have ever existed.
One of the best writers on The Simpsons as well.
Really? Fuck, I'm learning so much again tonight. This is great.
Do you not know Conan wrote for The Simpsons?
I don't know much.
Some of the best episodes were his.
What?
The one where Homer says dough and then strangles a child?
That's the one. Love it.
Walks backwards into a bush. Who would have thought it?
So you're sitting there, Webborn.
No.
You're watching the movie. There's been some spooky antics. There's been some throwing up. There's been some eye rolling. And then all of a sudden, Jack Delroy, in his infinite wisdom, bullies the woman he's trying to sleep with into doing a seance on live TV. Tell us what was your experience as soon as seances came into the mix?
I was thoroughly on Gus's side.
Yeah, Gus was kind of the voice of reason in this one, really, wasn't
Gus was the representative of the crew, I believe, and we go through often about this separation I can sometimes get between Talk to Me and things like this. This one, I thought, like, once again, I wouldn't be going to this studio. I wouldn't be part of this program. Why is this scaring me? And it was probably because it could just end up on my TV without me wanting it. And yeah, Gus was my voice of reason when the seance was going to happen, because fucking Jack Delroy is...
Well, again, you could be Gus. You've gone along there thinking you're just going to film another Halloween special with Jack. He's back. And then he springs this shit on you. Rhymes. I'm good at them.
That's what I do love, is that they have, obviously, because there's a lot of heightened characters and a lot of bastardess, which we will touch on later, I'm sure. That Gus is just he's the you. He's the audience surrogate. He's that fresh-faced voice of reason who's a fish out of water and just trying to get everything back to how it should be because he's so uncomfortable outside the norm. I say outside the norm, he's getting terrified by giant worms and spooky girls. You have to sit down in a nice living room and watch a movie.
Hey, Jack, I know some straps on those chairs. Then fucking leave, you fucking bell end, or stop them putting a young girl in these straps. What the fuck?
Oh, the 70s was way more laps for that kind of stuff on TV. We have to remember that's when Jimmy Savile existed.
True. Too sha. Yeah.
Do you notice the amount of straps in Top of the Pops? Sorry. Right, so, of course, there's some great scares in this movie. Do you agree with me, Webborn, that there are some swing and a misses as well? I'm going to bring some up, and you're going to tell me how you felt about them.
Hit me.
Demonic static face on the TV when everything starts going awry and it all gets a bit trippy. A TV cuts to static and you see a spooky face appear in it.
Did you miss that?
Yeah.
You missed that, did you?
Like, is that towards the end or the beginning?
Towards the end. There is one at the beginning, actually. There's a very brief one when they do the recap and bring you into everything in the documentary. The TV fizzes for a second before the video comes on, and there's one then. But later on, when everything starts going to fuck, Lily's head split. All right, so no, this stood out to me like a sore thumb, and I thought it was really fucking naff looking, to borrow your word. And I was wondering if you felt the same.
It's not the mini one, right?
No, there's lots of minis around. Loads you'd miss as well.
I think I was probably squinting too hard, to be honest. Like, that's probably why I didn't catch it. No, the honest is that I don't fully have my eyes open because it's physically hard to do so.
I agree with Zach. Static Demons, never a good show. Have you watched Archive 81 on Netflix? No. It's a series that deserved a sequel because it was really good all the way through. There's a static demon at one point, and I was kind of like, for fuck's sake, really? But yeah, watch it. It's really good. I think you'd love it. Again, 80s style, not 70s, but yeah.
No, I just like the TV glitches along the way. I saw the glitches like in the top and bottom of the screen, noticing those, but I didn't notice the static face or such.
Another clanger, in my opinion, of a scare in this movie. And again, first-time filmmakers, micro-budget, they did very fucking well with the tools at hand.
Yeah.
But when Gus has been hypnotized and then Carmichael tells him to play the tape back to prove that it's fake, and everyone's like, oh, wow, we were under suggestion. That's why we saw the wounds. And Lily says, well, watch my tape back of the seance and see if that's fake. And they're going frame by frame by frame through it. And on one frame, there's just like this glowing white wife behind Jack with his hand on the shoulder. And it genuinely, like, there was no subtlety to it. It looked like a sticker that had been placed on the photo.
It was almost like the CGI fox from Good Boy. It was that kind of like takes you out of it a bit.
That might have been my biggest scare of the film.
Was it?
Sorry, yeah.
No way!
Well, can I ask
ghostly
you
possession of someone on the shoulder, that is like
Can I ask you, was it the full shot that you see, they freeze frame, or was it when they cut to Jack and she still got his hand on his shoulder?
No, it was the freeze frame, and it reminded me a bit of that Signs by, what's his face? The
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, you know, the alien walking past? I got that again, that sort of horrible feeling. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was probably, I've written it down, my worst scare of the whole film. That was up there with it.
Wow, I've lost some respect for you.
You had respect for me. That's nice to know.
Genuinely, that bodes well for the format, because I thought, 19 episodes in.
We've had some clunkers. There's been a few that haven't scared you at all.
But I just didn't want him to get a thick skin about it this early on, but knowing that, like, the Tipex ghost got it, it's going to be okay.
Oh, no, that really got me, the step-by-step
tenseness.
The total tenseness of this whole film. But it wasn't a possession, by the way, was it? It was a psychic infestation.
That's what they call it, but it's possession, let's face it.
Yeah, that's the politically correct way, it is the woke way to say possession.
Dr. June Ross Mitchell's way of saying it, actually, mate.
She got a degree from Stanford for it, which, by the way, is a real thing. You could have gotten from Stanford University.
What, the parapsychologist?
Yeah, a parapsychologist degree. You could get that degree from Stanford University, I think up until 2012, maybe?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Doesn't mean it's real if you get a degree in it.
What good would that do?
I could get a degree in cakes. It doesn't mean I'm fat. But then again...
Well, technically, if you think about the parallels of it, because parapsychologists, they're looking at ghosts, and technically they have ghosts inside them, if you think about the human spirit that way. And you definitely have cake inside you.
Shit, I've got a degree.
Boom. Brilliant. Done.
Yes.
There we go. Nice little body shaming to get us back on track.
I am a body shaman. That's right.
Hail shaman.
So, again, dichotomies in this film, just to get things back.
Are we going back to naffness?
Yes and no, because there are effects in this movie, both practical and CGI.
Yeah.
And I definitely think falling into the practical effects camp in this movie alone, they work so much better.
Yeah.
When Christou has his big black sick everywhere, it looks like Splatoon.
Yeah, it did. That was bad. He doesn't want a wipey. He needs a coffee. He throws a watery, and then he does a black sickie. That's basically how that goes down.
You've summed up that area of the film.
Yeah, fair play. Was that less than 10 words?
I think it might have been that time.
When he has had his big sick and they've come back from the break and Jack's introducing the show and bringing him back on track, and you can just hear sirens pulling in.
Yeah.
That was dark.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought there was just sirens outside my house, then realised...
I said, but I only just realised that was for him.
Yeah.
I noticed the sirens.
Think Jack Delroy stopped what he was saying for the sirens outside your house?
He's aware of the real world.
I just thought it was something part of the film. I didn't click two and two together with John Doe, Christou,
Mr. Doe.
Mr. Doe.
Uri Geller. He did. I said two. He's Uri Geller, and then also Carmine Haig also references people who bend spoons being fakes as well.
James Randi he had like a feud with Uri Geller for a long time.
No.
Yeah, I think that's one of the talk shows this film was based on. Yeah.
Do you know who else had a massive feud with Uri Geller, Evan?
Nintendo.
Michael Jackson.
Nintendo.
What?
Oh, I was right.
Genuinely, did Nintendo own Pokemon?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Game Freaks, but Nintendo as well.
When the Pokemon trading card game came out, and was it Abracadabra, Alakazam, Abraxas. They're holding spoons. And Uri Geller apparently went absolutely ballistic.
Because he's the only man who's ever held a spoon.
Yeah,
obviously.
And tried to sue the ass off them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like one man versus Nintendo over some spoons.
What a crazy idea.
Life is not real. This is fucking ridiculous, right?
Whenever I think of Uri Geller, I don't know why this is the second time Bo Selector has come into this episode.
Yeah.
But whenever I think about it, just think of the Michael Jackson special and the one line, "Look, Michael, judo costumes."
I forgot about that.
Let's talk about the Grove.
What do you think? What's the Grove in real life to you?
That is the Bohemian Grove. So we all know about this.
Skull and Groans. Skull and Groans?
Skull and Groans.
All right,
Great pirate
Rule.
Was it based off Skull and Bones, though?
No, it's not the Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove, yeah.
Are they not the same thing?
I don't believe so. Similar vibes. They're like rich
that's
men
the
clubs.
one I know.
But
yeah,
Bohemian
Boys,
Grove is far more...
clandestine and weird.
Clandestine, weird, and like theatrical and almost occult and esoteric in its practices, rather than just being like we are the Harvard business boys.
Yeah.
They're like, they go in the woods and they worship an owl and they prance around in costumes and go full Wicker Man for a couple of weeks every summer.
Fun little fact about them, that's where Alex Jones of InfoWars fame, not the one show, InfoWars,
Yeah.
that's what he kind of got his start doing. He snuck into Bohemian Grove. And if he'd stopped there, I'd have even a modicum of respect for the man.
Do you know John Ronson was with him when he did it?
Was he?
Yeah.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah. And that's why I know about this story, because when did Alex Jones do those videos? Probably like 15 years ago now.
Oh, longer than that, maybe. It's a while back. Yeah.
When you first subscribed to InfoWars.
Was when you first had the brain blast pills you started
We
taking?
have friends who
Have
show
you
us
still got that
videos.
tactical
Zach.
bath?
I keep water in my attic. Leave me alone.
That's just a hole in the ceiling, mate.
And a bucket.
So yes, that's. I'm guessing it's again. They do a lot of 1-for-1s in this movie, so I'm guessing the Grove is Bohemian Grove,
Very much so.
and this is where Jack sells his promises,
Makes his deal with the devil.
Makes
Can
a
I
deal
also
with
point one
Abraxas.
thing out? He, in the kind of the flashback, the exposition at the start of the film, I think it shows him at the Grove in 1967.
So when you were 21,
Fuck, I knew you were going to do maths.
Correct.
that was quick as well.
Yeah,
that was really
good.
good.
It was very
Impressive.
Quick. No, it wasn't. It was, fuck, what was it, 1970
What?
or something. But in like folklore, deals with the devil take 7 years to come true. So in that time, from the time he's shown in the Grove to Late Night of the Devil, when that's actually set, it's 7 years have elapsed since then.
Did you actually see him in the Grove, though? Like, could you notice him in the Grove in those beginning scenes?
Very badly dubbed in there, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't spot him the first time I saw the film, but I was looking for him this time, and yeah, he is in there.
So we're led to believe then, and I really, again, this is on my second watch, started pinning pieces together, that, is his name Xander Diabo?
Xando Diabo, yeah.
Xander Diabo and the cult of Abraxas are
First Church.
basically like the magic peddlers of the
Yeah.
Grove, and
They're the boys.
it's Abraxas that he's made his deal to that unfortunately killed his wife and then made him go
Fucking
really,
doolally,
really
yeah.
mental on TV.
Did you, going back to that beginning thing as well, did you like the sexy bass track, by the way? Of
course I did. Every
Yeah,
time.
I thought you two would like it. But I noticed that part, because it came back at the end, and I thought it was really clever for noticing it. A reporter asks, what did you have to sacrifice to get here tonight?
yeah.
And I picked up on that in the beginning, and I was like, oh, but then, yeah, obviously he gets his dream sequence at the end, and
It's very 2001 dream sequence.
I love the fucking change in aspect ratio because
Yeah.
obviously you've been in a tight 4:3, like a 70s TV format, and then all of a sudden it's ultra widescreen, super HD, modern filmmaking looking, and it's jarring, that tonal shift.
that was one thing I didn't expect from this film, the camera quality. I was ready for it to be perfect quality, to be honest. I wasn't expecting them to go...
Oh, full stylized 70s
Yeah,
style.
like...
I
yeah,
loved that aspect of it. I thought it was
that
brilliant.
gave it so much more, because I was expecting like HD quality, like you said, when it got to that sequence to be throughout. But no, they stuck with the era.
So one thing we haven't touched on really then discussing that is this film a found footage movie? Because yes, it's the original master tape of what went out that night, although it is interspersed with the black and
Backstage
white
stuff,
behind
yeah.
the stage scenes where you see people for their true colours, even though it's in black and white. And then you have the super ultra trippy 2001, as you said, Grizzly ending to the movie.
You also have the things where you reverse in live on TV. I think there's so much to it, like, because we see Gus pull the worms out of his belly, but we shouldn't see that. I
So
don't
we're
know.
technically meant to have been hypnotized
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
It's a very meta film. Like, there's meta all over the place. Not the Facebook shit, but yeah.
I did right though. Like, this was the live TV event that shocked the nation of found footage. Dim dioch, 18-year-old me would walk back out. Fuck
It
that.
was also based on, or had like a lot of influence from.
No, Grizzly, I was going to say,
No?
if you're going to say what I think you're going to say, save it. I think we
Okay,
have
okay.
someone that we could expose this to in the near future.
Oh, okay. Yep, fine. I thought we'd already mentioned it at one point, but Mo, maybe not. then.
Maybe
All
not,
right.
maybe not.
Okay, all right.
I'm just going to say one thing to that. You're both cunts. Fuck.
Agreed.
So anything else we want to say about this movie before we do some segments and some games, some regular classics for the boys and girls at home?
Just now, I don't like worms.
I was going to say, were you cool with worms before?
Well, they remember before we discovered they were like indestructible because they didn't have eyes or something.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, shit,
Figured that out.
Yeah.
Bear versus worm, wasn't
That's
it?
it, yeah. I can't kill a worm. I can't poke his eyes out.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
this is like extra destruction worms.
Oh, worms Armageddon.
I did like when the animal handler came back, because they referenced that a
good,
few
yeah.
times in the intro and the end, that classic trope of a 70s, or just even like a late night TV host
Yep.
having an animal handler segment go wrong. And on the trippy segment, she brings out Gus's giant fucking fuckworm.
Fuck yeah.
Also, 2024, you had this, you had Dune 2, and you had Beetlejuice. Great year for giant worms.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
And David Dashmalian as well then. Dune, he's in that.
He is, yeah.
Oh, great
He
year for
is.
David Dashmalian. And he's bound to be in Beetlejuice too. It's a missed trick if he's not in that movie.
They failed us if he's not in that. He deserves to be.
And one other character I want to bring up before we move on is just the head of the floor, Phil.
Phil, brilliant.
The badass.
Yeah,
he
Christopher
has
Kirby.
got that down. He was one of my favourite characters just for the way he spoke to people, to be honest.
All the way through it, there's kind of like, I don't know what the fuck you're seeing. We're not seeing anything. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Screen glitches.
Screen just, we're not seeing it. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Although, as much of a badass as he is, he was incapable of getting Lily free from the straps, and Jack had to jump in with his giant ceremonial knife. Fun fact, actually, about the ceremonial table where they have had all of the props.
Yeah.
When they filmed that, there was no sound on set. Obviously, they put everything in post. They filmed the shaking of it. The sound guy picked up someone banging somewhere on the set while that was happening, unexplained.
3 times to mock the Trinity?
Fuck the Trinity.
I just don't want to be a part of that knowledge, thank you.
I just want to point out that when he cuts her free with a sacrificial dagger, he's freeing Abraxas. Ooh.
But to jump into the body count a bit early, he also cuts her free of her life with the ceremonial dagger later on.
Well, if we're going to do the body count, which I think is probably our next segment, is it?
Yeah.
I've got a few things to add while we go through it as well, because there's a lot of foreshadowing of people's deaths in this film.
Oh,
Let's get shadowy.
Oh.
It's Ice Z's body count.
Oh.
And it is a doozy. I feel like we haven't had a high body count film in a while.
I've missed them.
Not for a whip, yeah.
Not for a whip.
Not for a whip.
For a whip. He's down with the kids, you know, he speaks their lingo.
A whip or an Anton Levine.
Oh, yes. We haven't been counting. I'll give you
That's
1-0
one.
on that one.
Yeah, I got one.
Body count, honourable mention. Every member of the cult of Abraxas, apart from Lily, got fully Waco'd. Again, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Yeah, she was the lucky one. She survived it.
Waco and Baco.
Ah.
That's 2. Come on.
He's doing well. He's perked up. He's been supping on his whiskey. And he's
I've had a
perked up.
whiskey.
And there's no bad food in that belly.
Mm-mm.
Body count, another honourable mention at the top. Obviously, we've got to give flowers to Madeline Minnie Delroy.
She haunts the film in more ways than one.
Oh, the happy and enduring couple.
She had her incredible life and incredible career cut short because of the greed of the man who supposedly loved her. Of course, he didn't know she was going to be the sacrifice, but he could have taken that into consideration when doing deals with Abraxas.
Or she was just out back smoking.
No, they say famous non-smoker.
Famous non-smoker.
She just hid it.
She's really good at smoking.
She's really good at smoking. Smell doesn't even land on her.
My mum, when I was younger, she was never a smoker, always had fags, never a smoker.
What?
Oh yeah, very badly hidden.
Do you miss the smell?
I genuinely said to my wife earlier today, I could go for 6 cigarettes about now.
Yeah, I
And
miss
the
the smell.
Watching this film, going, I could go for a whiskey, so I did.
Where's your cigar with your whiskey as well, Grizz?
I couldn't
I
find them.
thought you were the ultimate Carmichael Haig fan.
Well, I've still got my check, so that's still coming later. Look in your top pocket.
No, it's in your ass.
Ah,
Body
magic.
count. Christou dies in an ambulance on his way to the hospital.
Poor Christou. He just channeled the wrong ghost. Or the first ghost he's ever actually channeled this time.
Was he an American then, just posing? Because he loses his accent, right?
I did notice that. I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not.
Zach, what do you think?
I can't say I picked up on that. I was still reeling from something's not right.
Yeah, it's in that moment when he's doing the head
yeah.
scream and he's asking for Minnie. Like, he's dropped accent because he has the exotic accent, but no, he just goes American. That's why he's Chris Doe.
Mr.
Mr.
Doe.
Doe.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe the whole suave and sexy thing is all part of the act.
Yeah, it is. I think he's just...
Fucking Charlatan.
Fuck him, he's dead. Body count. Gus gets his head spun round as foretold in his earlier conversation with Carmichael, in brackets, my wife likes my head, how it sits on my shoulders.
There it is. Foreshadowing. That's the first one.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
Absolute fucks.
Did you pick up on that one, Webbs?
Now you said it.
Yeah, there we go. It's good, wasn't it?
As soon as he said it, it's
You know what's going to happen. His
it's
head's coming off of
Chekhov's
something.
promise of head spinning.
Oh, I really didn't notice that. And it's so obvious now you say it because it's just out of nowhere.
It basically looks in the camera and goes, sure hope my neck doesn't get broken. I will let you know now that is the only foreshadowing in the deaths that I have, and I didn't remember when you said it.
Oh, that's fine. No. Take that one.
Body count. June gets Pez dispensed with a magical amulet.
Wow.
I don't think I've got a foreshadowing for that one.
You make things gross, don't you?
That's all I ever do. That's all I want to do.
I didn't see the Pez coming out of that hole in her neck till you just said it. You're an ass.
Well, technically, a tongue could fold back and come out like that. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, kisses.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, that was rich even for my blood. Fucking hell.
Necking.
Literally naked. Oh, God. Body count. Carmichael becomes Mr. Melt.
Oh, don't worry. He's all wick, no wax.
He's all wibble, no wimpy.
He gets burnt up from inside.
That was with the electricity, though, right? That was like an electricity burn, not like...
That was an Abraxas burning right there.
No, but she possessed... into the part where her head splits open, she possesses the power of all the electricity, and the way he... like disintegrated, it looked more like an electricity fire.
I like a burn from the inside out is how I saw it. But yeah, I guess, yeah. So yeah, an electrical burning out.
Yeah, it was. I loved.
Did you like the head split? I liked his death. I liked the head split. I thought it was really fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, but I liked his death, like his offering of the check. Was it? Did he offer the check before he died?
He offered the check. Yeah,
and then he
pleaded.
said something else, didn't he?
Yeah, he starts being a fucking sycophant. I mean, like,
Oh, I'll be on your side, man. I'll tell everyone that you're fucking lovely.
That was it. He offers the check, and then she looks at him and says abracadabra, which is obviously referenced earlier on as well, which you taught me the other week what abracadabra means.
Abraxas, the demon in this, is the root, or what's the etymology of the word abracadabra?
Yeah, that's it.
We're never saying that word again.
Body count. Jack kills Lily with a ceremonial dagger, in brackets, very metal indeed.
It was metal as fuck. The only kind of foreshadowing with that is him freeing her from the restraints with the sacrificial dagger.
In the director's cut, every 4 minutes, he looks to her and goes, I'll fucking get you. I'll fucking get you.
I thought you meant you'd actually watch the director's cut there.
You say about that, like, it cuts to him at the end like he's just killed the whole set, right?
Yeah.
So are we assuming in this found footage thing, we don't see his dream sequence leading up to it? It's just cut from the moment she looks into the camera. So we know, like, yes, he's gone mad and killed the set, but we know that he wasn't killing it. If we've seen that dream sentence, he was killing his wife beyond.
So I guess it kind of goes into when earlier in the film we get hypnotized, quote unquote, to see the worms with Gus. When Lily's got all 70s electricity effects, which I love that they went for the fucking retro Ghostbusters looking electricity effect.
Yeah.
She, like, if I'm not mistaken, like either looks in the camera or shoots electricity into the camera. And I think that's really kind of like Abraxas taking over the airwaves. So you're seeing, I guess, on the TV, that's why it's the found footage aspect of it. Why you see it all fucking crazy and mental is because just you're in Abraxas's playground now. They're showing you what they want you to see.
Trapped Jack in his own hell of he's always on the show. He's the famous night show host.
When he's walking up to the screen, just screaming, "Turn off your television!"
Oh yeah, I didn't. Did you? I felt bad for him. I was actually tempted to turn off the film at that point.
I'm glad you didn't.
Dreamer here awake. Dreamer here awake. Dreamer here awake.
That is a great ending. Where he's just like, "Oh,
it's not." It's really not, because that's how I'm going to go to sleep every night now.
Did you like at the end? Oh, there's at the end with a little end transmission at the bottom of the screen. Did you pick up on that?
So it is done.
So it is done. And that, I think, was spoken by Xander Diabo earlier on in the film.
Oh, really?
I think so. I might be wrong with that one, but
It's making shit up now.
kind of shit you would say, that Anton LaVey motherfucker.
And that's the body count, unless I've missed anything. I know Webborn's fond of putting me in my place with a misplaced body
Too
count.
invested in the scared of this one. Sorry, pal, you win.
That's pretty much everything, I think.
Next, though, may as well jump straight into it.
Let's do it.
Should we?
Yeah,
no
I
banter
think we
in
should,
between.
yeah.
Should we just plough through these segments at this stage?
The only banter I've got is there's one last note I've got, and I don't even know if I should even bother with this one, but Abraxas is also the name of a terrible film with Jesse Ventura.
I don't believe there is anything bad with Jesse Ventura.
Sorry, Jesse the Body Ventura. He wasn't the mind yet. He's still the body.
Governor Jesse the Body Ventura.
That man tried to unionize wrestling, and Hulk Hogan fucked him over.
Fuck
you,
Hulk Hogan.
Okay, it wasn't okay. Banter, Hulk Hogan. It wasn't so much banter that I was thinking of. There was one more question. It was the realization of the owl in the final scene with the owl's head. Was that just because he had the night program, or is that part of sacrifice?
That's part of the Grove, I guess.
It's not just because his program's called Night Owls.
No, Bohemian Grove real,
Yeah.
Earth, whatever code this Earth is, do have a giant owl statue that they do ceremonies with. So it's visually borrowing from that.
It wasn't to do with his program being called Night Owls.
Well, he might have taken that from them, maybe. I don't know.
He was going to call it Night Grove, but they wouldn't let him.
Oh, I'd watch In the Night Garden.
Oh, In the Night Garden with David Dastmalchian.
I'd watch that. It'd be fucking weird.
I'd watch fucking anything with David Dastmalchian.
Yeah.
Well, it's that time, then we may as well jump into what will be, unfortunately, a super brief Wimplash bingo. The music goes here.
Wimplash Bingo.
Welcome to Wimplash Bingo. It's a fun little game we play towards the end of the show. Now, during our exploration of the horror genre with our wimpy friend, we have noticed tropes. We've collated them, we've put them on a bingo card, and each week we run through them just to see if this movie ticks every box. It's going to be a brief one, as I've said, and we're going to start with an all-time classic, A Woman Not Touching the Ground.
Yep.
Yeah, more Gil, but it's woman all the same.
Yeah. Well, there's a woman as well.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
There is indeed, because I was worried that this was going to be a really light on the bingo, and I put down a question mark, honourable mention. Does Lily levitating in the chair count? Because technically it's a girl not touching the ground.
Yeah.
But then when Dr. June gets Pez dispensed with a magical amulet, she's being lifted off the ground.
Yeah, I'd say that counts. Even if it was just Lily, that counts. She's a young woman.
And she needs to be touching the fucking floor.
She did at that point, yeah, poor fucker.
Yeah, especially Dr. June, she really needs to be on the floor.
I will fucking riot if Dr. June doesn't get it, because we have now twice accepted a woman just being held up by someone. So if she's being suspended by a magical amulet floating through the air, that's way more fucking paranormal.
We've had women in pools count for this one, so for fuck's sake, yes, definitely.
Only though the
above ground pools.
Pool.
Yeah, okay.
God, we sound so. It's the above ground rule, you know.
Oh, obviously, guys, come on, we all know it.
times when I really think about it, it's like we have made something extremely niche.
You wait.
I'm going to run through these next ones, and do cut me off if you've noticed any, but I don't think there are many left. A spooky staircase.
No staircase?
Not that I noticed.
No. Actually, a spooky staircase. There's the stairs going up the audience. There's not much spooky going on there.
Spooky there.
What about that one in the skeleton? I thought the person in a skeleton costume was going to be more prominent, but they weren't.
He comes back.
Yeah, but they're not actually involved. They're just in a creepy costume.
There was that point where they were getting walked off between breaks, which I didn't understand. They were meant to be doing a costume contest, right? Was that it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But also, like the musical guest, they both get bumped because Jack is so bonehard on proving that the devil exists on television.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I'd think I'd rather watch the possession shit.
Oh, absolutely. But no, not taking that as a spooky staircase. Next, bad time for a bath.
If there was a bath going on in a found footage film like this, I would be surprised.
Have you ever seen Late Night with the Bathman?
The sequel to Night Swim.
Terrifying.
A hospital for sad people.
No. Although Minnie's in a hospital bed or hospice bed. No, don't count.
Right, so, okay, another moral grey area. A hospital for sad people has famously been a psychiatric hospital.
Yes.
I would argue there is no sadder hospital for people than hospice care.
Yeah, fuck.
Does a hospice count as a hospital for sad people?
It depends how sad the patients are, and that's a really fucked up question to ask. Are they happy to be dying? Who knows?
Who knows? Honestly, you'd have to go one by one and ask.
Maybe
them.
they don't know either. Fuck
Should we go? Should we?
This
Can we go up Morriston?
Can we change
getting
the
really
topic
fucking
of
dark.
conversation?
Should we go up Morriston, take a survey pad? Are you happy about being here? Sorry.
A gunky mum.
Possibly, because is Dr. June not her adopted mum? And doesn't she adopt Lily?
She's a guardian, yeah.
And she gets gunkied in her own blood from the Pez dispensary.
I'd count that, yeah.
Yeah, she does say we're family.
She becomes the
Blood,
mum.
viscera counts as gunk. We've been through this.
Beautiful. Every bingo call that we've had so far has been Dr. June. I'm loving that. Let's see if we can go for a hat trick. A series of bastardly men.
It's the 70s. Fuck me, of course.
It's the 70s and it's the media.
Yeah, fucking right. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Plenty of bastardly men.
That is second only to the Catholic Church in the pantheon of bastardly men.
Shit, they got a Danny Masterson lookalike on this one. Fuck me. Of course they're bastardly men.
Yeah. Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Someone getting slip knotted, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, although reverse slip knotting, he's got a worm coming out of his eye.
There's no Slipknot song about worms coming out of eyes.
Oh, there's a lot about maggots.
Oh, very good, very good.
But no, I'll say no to that one.
Someone getting their head keithed in.
No, Gus gets his head keithed around, but not in.
Lily gets her head keithed apart.
I'm so glad you said that. I wrote down, she didn't get her head keithed in, she literally got her head keithed out. Because it kind of split outwards, didn't it? It wasn't like you.
Open.
Yeah, that was it. So, yeah, it was close, but no, Lily had the ultimate keithing out.
Keithed apart.
Teacher giving a lesson that is just the themes of the film.
No, Michael Ironside, but it's not a teacher and it's not in a classroom.
Pum?
No pum.
No cut. Well, unless when the actual reason Chris Doe died was he was hit by the ambulance that arrived. Dark. He was waiting outside for the ambulance to pick him up. Oh, Chris Doe died.
I'm also going to point out we're no longer going to explain what these things mean. You have to go back and listen to old episodes to figure it out for yourself. You've got to figure out why someone gets slip knotted, why someone's head gets keithed in, what pum is, and what year John Grizzly was born. And the last bingo call, paranormal hair pull.
I don't think there was in this one, was there?
No, she got picked up by her neck again. No, she got picked up by the amulet.
Amulet, no hair pulling, no.
She got picked up by an amulet, and Christu got picked up by an ambulance.
Yeah, that, and Gus was bald.
And that is Wimplash bingo. So, as we do towards the end of every episode, we are going to take it in turns to rate and review this movie on two factors: scares and overall movie enjoyment. Both rated out of 10. We're going to go Webborn, Grizzly, then me. The floor is open, boys. Tell me your truest feelings.
How?
With a number.
Oh, with a number, thank you. I was forgetting. Format sometimes eludes me. Like, is it an A to Z option?
I literally just explained exactly what you needed to do.
I wasn't there.
19 episodes in. 19 episodes.
So, was this scary? Yes, it really fucking was. A lot down to Lily, a lot down to the found footage aspect of it, and yeah, it's not the most scary thing I filmed. Most scary film I've seen. Don't get me wrong. We've watched scary in the last 19 journeys we've been on. But I'm going to give this a 7 because it was above the mid mark. And when that first eye roll happened, I was gone from that point, and that was securely tucked behind a pillow.
Okay, very cool. I'm not expecting it to have that much of a scary effect.
I don't know why it did. Something hit me, and probably Lily. It was probably like her just looking into the camera. I thought she was looking at me.
She does stare into your soul in this film.
Yeah, she's great at it. And then as for enjoyment, because of this, and we've mentioned his name, David Dashmalian, I think he's a genuine bloke, so anything he's in, I look forward to looking at.
Fair, yeah.
Love how much confidence you lost in yourself then.
Well, I just thought I'm just going to look at him, pictures of him now. Can I have a picture signed, please, David? Thank you.
Oh, shit. Wimps. Is that the first time I've ever referred to the audience as wimps? Are they wimps?
Oh, yeah, they're wimps.
Are
Some
the
of them,
boils,
yeah.
ghouls, and creatures of all kind officially wimps?
Are they braver than Willy Webborn? That's the real question.
Of course, everyone's braver than
Not
Willy
all
Webborn.
of them. Not all of them. I got my crew.
What I was going to say is, if any of you have the means to get this episode into the hands of David Dastmalchian, do it. That's the new campaign. We've got to get Wimplash to David Dastmalchian.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'd die happy. I would die happy.
I'd die Evans. You didn't give a number of how much you like this
I'm
movie.
getting there. And on that note, I'm going to go 7 again. It was a very good film. I enjoyed it. As you said, there were some parts with the black sick and stuff that were a bit like that. But as a film, brilliant. Well done for a 2023 film to make me think it was done in the 70s. 7-7.
7-7. All right. Well, for me, with the scares, I didn't find it that scary, but I thought it was effective. And I picked this film thinking, I think this is going to affect Webbs. He doesn't like possession. He doesn't like possession, as we've been over.
Satin silky sheets.
Satin silky. None of this. He doesn't like any of the satin silky sheets. I'm going to give it a 5 for scares because it's effective. I love the supernatural elements to it. I like how it brings it up slowly. I love that there's a skeptic in there that I can relate to. And they kind of disprove him bit by bit. And he's even disproving the other bits before. And then, her head splits apart and hell follows with her. But yeah, 5 for scares. Whereas I think enjoyment of the film, it's a 9. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I love the aesthetic of the 70s. I like the late night show theme. It's brilliant. Really, really enjoyed it. Even the naff bits, even the bit we've kind of taking the piss out of a little, still adds to the film. Thought it was great. Really enjoyed it.
And had you seen this before, sorry?
I had, yeah. I've seen it twice.
Because it was your choice. I wasn't sure if you'd seen it or not.
Yeah, I've seen it twice. And then third time, again, still picking up the new things when I see it.
Cool.
So I don't want to sound like I'm being negative on it, but I don't think this is a scary film. What I think this is a perfect Halloween movie. I
Totally
don't think
agree.
it's spooky, scary, but I think this is one film that on that most magical days of the year when I'm hungover from my birthday, this is the type of film I want to get under a blanket and stick on. It's just got solid, just reminds you why horror is fucking brilliant kind of vibes.
It's a comfort horror film, isn't it? It really is. It's great.
But on that note, as I say, I'll have to give it a below medium score. I'm going to give it a 4 for scares. It didn't scare me. It nails what it's going for, apart from the Tipex ghost. But again, super solid, spooky movie vibes, which I adore. In terms of overall enjoyment, a 7 as well. It's not a perfect movie by any stretch, but watching it again yesterday for the podcast really reminded me of how much I enjoy this film, because I haven't seen it since it first came out. And yeah, again, this is going to be one that I think goes into a more regular roster.
For me, it's a film a few months ago. I was like, I fancy watching that again. It's just a good comfort, spooky film for us gothy boys.
I don't think I'll watch it again.
I think I'm going to make you.
It's not because it's a good film.
I think I'm going to hold your eyes open and make you watch the whole thing.
I think I'm going to rewrite the entire wheel to just be this movie.
I think I'm going to recreate it in my living room and invite you over.
I think I'm going to shit my hands and slap you on the forehead.
He's going to give you the old Simba. It's the circle of life, motherfuckers. So before we find out what we are going to watch next week from the circle of movies, is there anything that you want to plug or promote or bring to the attention of your fellow hosts or the listeners at home?
Yeah, I'll start. And it's only, I'm looking down.
I don't like to go first.
No, I do in things that I like. And that is, I'll give a shout out to a nice Swansea company and a friend of ours, Reese Pillai, and that is Beer Riff. If you haven't sampled or checked out Beer Riff, go follow them on Instagram. That's Beer Riff, like a guitar. They sell beers all over the UK. I'm not sure about abroad, but go try some of their beers, because even though I don't drink anymore, I remember them being very, very good, and they still are, and they got a hell of a rep. So go check out Beer Riff.
I second that.
I was there last Friday for 2 beers. And little time to kill. Went down to lovely marina setting. What a place. Beer Riff.
Check it.
Great place. Fond memory, like first lockdown lifted during COVID, got one of those little rent-a-bikes, cycled down the front, got into Beer Riff, had a few beers, and tried to cycle home and failed. Great fun.
I like that they were doing delivery during lockdown. I had many a crate of Beer Riff delivered straight from the brewery.
Brilliant.
Check out Beer Riff.
Beer Riff, yeah, hell yeah. Love them.
Am I the only one doing shout-outs tonight?
Yeah. Oh, I'm agreeing with you. It's a Beer Riff night.
Oh.
Well, I will then say thank you again, everyone, for joining in on this wacky little adventure. We appreciate you all very, 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 very much.
Plug all the devices humanly possible. Go check us out on any good streaming platform.
Plug in every device in your house at the same time.
Yeah,
plug in every device you see. Drain the grid. Drain the grid completely.
Anyway, before these boys take over like they normally are doing right now, everyone stop talking. I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to
take us back to the Stone Age.
At Wimplash Pod on Instagram. Anywhere else, good.
Wimplashpod@gmail.com.
That one too. There. That was harder than I expected it to be.
I think it would be a much better podcast if we purposely talk over you
talk
instead
over each
of...
other.
Should we just talk over each other for the
of-
rest of the time? For the next 2 hours, let's just talk over each other.
Good luck.
Should I spin the wheel?
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're back to a classic, Pet Cemetery.
Alrighty then, and make sure it's the 80s version, because the remake is whack.
You do realise by putting this on the wheel, we have to watch the remake as well.
Of course, and we also have to listen to the fucking Ramones song that they did for this movie, because it is a jam.
Yay!
Oh, fuck yeah, okay.
But
Brilliant.
saying no more about Pet Cemetery, Willy Webborn, what do you think that this film is about in 10 words or less?
Dead animals come awake at night.
Dead animals come awake at night. 6 words.
And I think that's a strong 6 words. I think I might... this is one of those films, again...
It's grammatically correct, which is weird for you.
Thank you. That I've expected I would have seen by this point, being a Ramones fan as well. I thought I'll do it because I love the band, but nope. Still, I can come around to watch this film. I'll come over you, though.
So you don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery?
I don't want to go near a fucking pet cemetery, thank you.
That is a different band.
That is terrible, terrible. End transmission.
Dreamer, now, awake!
Bye!
He fell off his chair.